Going on, guys? Today I want to talk about the Dallas Mavericks, and god damn is this team good. I want to hear your thoughts down below if you guys agree with me. Do you guys think the Dallas Mavericks are a team that you should be scared of, okay? And I want to talk about it. Why do you guys believe? Tell me in the comment section. Like and subscribe if you want more daily NBA content like this. I make about 100 videos a month. I know this past week I've been a little bit off schedule just because my brain has been literally just shot in half. But Luka Doncic, why is he not in the MVP running? He's putting this team on his back. So let's talk about this team. So with the moves, the starting lineup, is Luka Doncic and Jalen Brunson in the backcourt. Then you have Dwight Powell at the center position and Dorian Finney-Smith playing the power forward space. And we've been playing Reggie Bullock at the wing. And, Josh Green comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Davis Bertans comes in. Okay, let's talk about Davis. I made a video about him the other day, and everyone agrees with me. I made a joke in the video saying that Davis Bertans fits this roster way better than Kristaps Porzingis does. And a lot of people, echoed, even though I said that jokingly, it kind of seems like it's coming to fruition because, look, Davis Bertans comes in and does what they wanted Kristaps to do, be a consistent three-point shooter. And he's a big enough body that, he's not a good defender, but he's a body you can throw in front of some guys. But he comes in perfect because Dorian Finney-Smith and Reggie Bullock can just switch positions. And so can Josh Green if he comes in, because he usually backs up, Reggie Bullock and Dorian Finney-Smith. But Davis Bertans comes in, and Maxi Kleber is awesome, but Maxi Kleber can stretch the floor, but he's a decent rebounder, a decent defender, and not as good as a shooter as Davis Bertans. Davis Bertans is a legit sniper. And what this allows is when Luka or Jalen drives and they kick, there's Davis right there hitting the three. Right there hitting the three. Right there hitting the three. And that's what they wanted out of Kristaps, and it works perfect. And this team is becoming more of a perimeter-centric team where, look, Davis Bertans backs up Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Green backs up, Reggie Bullock. Okay, Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for either Luka or Jalen Brunson. And behind that, you still have guys like, you could argue Sterling Brown who can put up some shots. Okay, and I know Frank Ntilikina hasn't, obviously been the best for this team. Okay, I'll admit that. But Frank Ntilikina, what he's been able to do for a team like, the Dallas Mavericks is, I think, pretty impressive, okay? And I know he's shooting only 34% on 2 attempts a game, but he's a good defender, okay? He barely plays, but sometimes I see Frank Ntilikina, and this is why he's still in the NBA, is because he's a really good defender. So it's really good that, because Jalen Brunson and Luka Doncic aren't renowned defenders, nor Spencer Dinwiddie. So it's actually really good that if they ever need clamps, they can go hey, Frank. And the thing is Trey Burke's on this team too. So if they need some three-point shooting, take out Jalen. I mean, even if Jalen and Luka are out the game, you can put Spencer and trade Burke right there. Trade for Jalen, Spencer for Luka, and, Josh Green for Reggie Bullock. And then you have Davis in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And then, either Maxi Kleber or Boban or Marquise Chris, but it's lately been Maxi for Dwight Powell. And I really also like the Dwight Powell there because it's either Jalen Brunson, Luka Doncic, or, Spencer Dinwiddie now that they can just have that pick and roll. Because people forget, Dwight Powell is one of the better pick and roll big men in the league. And that's why he gets paid this much, is because of his pick and roll ability, which is arguably second to none. And I do think this is a team that, they're fantastic in defense. Because, look, Luka, Jalen can switch in the backcourt. Then you got Reggie Bullock, Josh Green, Dorian Finney-Smith, who can switch in between the three of them, whichever's in the game. If it's Josh Green, Dorian Finney-Smith, or it's Reggie Bullock and Dorian Finney-Smith, or Reggie Bullock and Josh Green, they can switch. Then you have Dwight Powell with a rotation of Maxi Kleber. I know Boban hasn't played as much as he has in his past, obviously. This season, I think Boban's only played in 17 games. Marquise Chris is playing more than Boban. And I know Marquise Chris is out right now and they signed him for the rest of the year. I do very much like Marquise Chris. But yeah, I know they've been, it's kind of weird to think about that their leading rebounder is Luka Doncic and then Maxi Kleber, then Dorian Finney-Smith, then Dwight Powell. Is that sad? That's not good. Also, Dwight Powell has a PER of 16.6, which is actually really high. And Kristaps was actually playing not bad on this team. But again, availability is the best quality. Okay, we've talked about this. And I think it's interesting because this is a team that has a lot of talent, a lot of skill, and I think they can make a surprising run in the playoffs. Could this be the 2011, like a team similar to the 2011 championship team, or am I just talking out my butt? Because, I mean, that was the first NBA Finals that I can remember watching the beginning to the end. So, first NBA Finals I ever watched was obviously the 2008, I believe, the 2009 Orlando Magic versus Los Angeles Lakers. I remember sitting in my dad's bedroom, and Kobe would drive to the rack to put up a layup like this, and then he would see Derek Fisher and just throw it out to the three-point line. Derek Fisher would hit it. It was literally every game he was doing that. But I moved to Maryland, and my dad got me Sports Illustrated. I think I was like in the 6th grade. And my dad took one of the Sports Illustrated, which has Dirk Nowitzki on the cover, dunking on LeBron James, and put it as a book cover on one of his books. So whenever I see that book, I laugh. And it's funny because that is the first NBA Finals that I remember I had NBA 2K11 or 2K12 when that finals came out. I swear for like 2 months, I had a fever of 107 one day, and my mom came in and I was like, Mom, where's everyone? She's like, they're asleep here. And I'm like hallucinating. I'm like, no, Mom, where's like Dirk Nowitzki, Deshaun Stevenson, JJ Barea, Brandon Hayward and stuff. She's like, oh, they're like all downstairs. And she's like, she told me just to get me to go back to bed. And I was like, okay, just making sure. Like I used to love that roster, and it's nice that Jason Kidd's here now. Okay, I'm done rambling and telling a story. Bye, guys.